In Printwiser Estimating, the summary and detailed estimate working sheet reports are usually 2 or more pages long. They are complex formatted reports that are not in simple row and column format, and so do not correctly export to spreadsheet files. While they are fine for a single estimate and customer situation, to present information for several estimates in a tabular spreadsheet layout for easier management analysis and review, a senior estimator must spend extra time doing manual collation from the working sheet reports. The major aim of this Flexible Estimate Spreadsheet feature, effective April 2022, is to automate the time-consuming process of estimate collation. It also makes it more convenient to adjust and recalculate estimates. Once the Flexible Estimate Spreadsheet is generated, it is possible to jump directly to the estimate form to make necessary changes and perform recalculation by double-clicking a given row. Being in strictly spreadsheet format of rows and columns, that is one row for each different quantity of an estimate, exporting the list to a spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel or OpenOffice for further analysis or manipulation is possible, with the exported information complete as viewed on the screen. Before we start, a quick look at what the summary and detailed estimate working sheet reports look like. We are going to generate So this is the summary estimate working sheet. We have the quantities in different columns, and then we have the standard additions, the first one, the next one, and this report is 2 pages. This is the detailed estimate working sheet, which is the breakdown. Again, this is also 2 pages. Now, when we try to export them to Excel formats, let's see what we get. So for the detailed estimate working sheet, we export detail format Excel. And then let us see what the detailed looks like. Here is the file. And this is what was exported. One row containing the estimate number, the date, title, and the category. This is not what we want to see according to this report. Then let us export the summary estimate working sheet. and see what that looks like. This is the summary. Again, it contains one row, but it's not complete according to this report. So because of this, the Flexible Estimate Spreadsheet report was created. Now we are going to generate Flexible Estimate report for the same estimate and export the results. For the Flexible Estimate, there is an icon on the toolbar for easy access. When we click on it, this form comes up. On this form, we can indicate a range of estimates from this one to this one, or we can type in the estimates one by one on this list. So here I'm going to use the same estimate number, and I will get estimates. Let me do that again. Okay, so it has processed the estimate and given us the list of items for selection in the spreadsheet. The items are grouped: estimate specification. After that, we have preparation, machine room, and finally bindery. And then for each page section, they are listed. The various items are listed for each page section: text sheet 1, machine room, and so on and so forth. Now we can select any of these items for the spreadsheet. If we click on the group heading, then all the items in that section will be selected or deselected. The ones in blue are the selected items. When we are done with the selections, we generate the spreadsheet. And so here we have the spreadsheet. Now let's export the spreadsheet. In Excel format. And then let us open the exported spreadsheet. So as you can see, all the columns are there in the exported list, just as what we have in the spreadsheet in the program. Now on this spreadsheet, if we notice anything that needs changing, we can quickly double click the row and it takes us to the estimate form, so we can make the adjustments there, recalculate, and generate another spreadsheet. Now we are going to go back to the Flexible Estimate Spreadsheet and use the material and labor grouping. When this is done, the items will be grouped differently. Okay, here we have the specification as usual. And then materials and labor. So assuming you want all the materials, we do this. Then we generate the spreadsheet, and here we have the spreadsheet with all the materials, when we use the material and labor grouping, each item has the rate in the heading, so there is no separate selection of the rate of an item. So there is just the quantity and the rate. Again, when we export this, and we look at the exported file, we get exactly what was on the spreadsheet. Finally, we'll look at the grouping feature. We can type in the estimate numbers that we want if they cannot be expressed in a range. So for instance, the next one, and when I'm done, I will get the estimates. So 2 were found. For grouping to be done, we start selection with the estimate group. So first, let me deselect everything. Then I pick estimate group. And when I do that, a grouping column comes up. So here, any item that is ticked will get its values totaled in the spreadsheet. So what do I want to see? The estimate number, the title, the date, the quantity, and when the preparation total, machine room total, bindery total, materials costs, labor costs, total price, unit price. I generate the spreadsheet, and here we have the two spreadsheets, the two estimates, and their group total. So preparation has its total, and every other item that required grouping, totals are there in the spreadsheet. And when we export, and look at the exported file, we also see the totals. So, as we have seen, the Flexible Estimate Spreadsheet Report feature of Printwiser makes it very simple to collate estimate details, make them available for further analysis in a spreadsheet program. Other features that come with this include estimate format list maintenance. Let's see that. Estimate format. So this is the format list. You can add or modify as we wish. Estimate group list maintenance is also another option that comes with it. This is the estimate group list, so you can add and modify this. Standalone database access creation and the ability to copy to and from the standalone database. So we have come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching.